Good morning, friends. I've been wanting to do this video for, I don't know, 2 weeks. I've had some friends that live up north and they have sheep and they've had problems with birthing, and so I'm like the sheep midwife, and I've been up at their barn. There's not even internet there, but today I'm home and I'm so glad to be home and with my sheep. Here's Annabelle there. She's not well to begin with, and I do notice her even slowing down more, but she still goes out in the field and back up. But oh boy, when you've been away from your home for a couple days, it's nice to be home and the quietness on the farm. It's really windy today. But anyhow, let's go up to the Walker house. I want to see what things I find blue up there, and then I'm coming in our house, and tell me what you think about the color blue. So it seems like, sometimes your schedules are crazy, isn't it? I went from being away from home, helping with lambing, and then we had a shepherdess party here. All my shepherdess friends, and then we had family here for the weekend. So it's so quiet today on the farm. We love having company, though. I love it when the grandkids come. Oh, there's snow and ice here. Well, the first thing I see in the Walker house, it's mainly blue, is this blue cupboard. We used to have this in our house, and it was in the kitchen. It just got a little bit tight when the family was there, so we brought it up here. And I think most people that are into the primitives and early decorating like a piece of blue somewhere here or there in their house. Whether it's a little bench, a bucket, but Dave, he absolutely loves blue. So we were real happy to find this cupboard. He had to put a shelf in it, but the color on it is just really so pretty. I love the knob. Did you ever buy something for the knob? I have bought something for the knob. And, it wasn't in perfect condition. The side was a little rough. But we still loved it, and I love the brown molding on it. It's a nice early molding. Anytime we've been called to an old farmhouse to look at things or to buy things, I always love to look in the cupboards and always wondered, what did they keep in it a long, long time ago? And so where they kept their food, or did they then put their dishes in it? Did they keep it full? Did they keep everything on top? I always just wonder about all the old cupboards and things that they would have and what they did with them. And like in our buttery, I thought something was a wood box, and it was the salt box where they kept their pigs in. Well, I think everybody just loves blue dishes, early dishes, and it's so nice you can mix and match them. Let's have some tea. These are reproduction teacups, but I love them. I like to use them. They're fun. Well, let me see here. I'm going to take these blue ones, some of them, down to the house. Put some more blues in the kitchen. It's like I came in the bedroom. I'm like, the blue bed. Ah, yes. I just love this bed, and it's from Pennsylvania. But did you ever see the cannonballs this big? I mean, they're just huge. And then David found this blue clothes rack, drying rack, in an antique co-op mall, and he just loves it. And I love the little initials. Look at those little initials with beads. They're made with beads. Oh my gosh. What tedious work that would have been. And this is a bed smoother. Almost everybody that does a farm tour here that comes in the house asks what this is, but David bought it because of the blue. paint. This is one of the first oil paintings that we bought, and David loved the blue in it, but it's really neat with the cows in it. And I think everybody loves a blue bucket. Oh my gosh, they're just so fun. Don't you love shopping, like even in your own house? You just go through things, and I do. I like to like switch up from up the Walker house. I take it down to our house. I go out in the barn, see what's out there. And then of course there's the blue Crocs that everybody loves. And if you go back and watch our buttery, we found this cracked, and David found it cracked underneath a porch, an old farmhouse porch, and oh, they were so black, and it's cracked in the bottom, and David made a crock stand for it. And that's out of the 1797 paneling that we found. So are you a blue person? Anybody that likes primitives loves the blues, loves to mix them in. Some people do full rooms full of blue. It's a soothing color. It's the ocean. And I love blue. And I made a bunch of reproduction seed bags one year and sold them in the shop. I like to make these again. They were so fun. This was out of an old skirt. And it was so bad. It was so rusted, and half of it was gone. And so, yeah, it's fun to recycle those things. I think I actually did make this room blue. I do like blue more than what I thought, but this is such a cute little stand, little drawing rack with the old blue paint. And then of course here's my blues that I love stacked. And I used to keep this only out in the summer, but I keep it out all year long now. And I just love this basket. It used to be all blue, but look at the blue in the handle. It's just those touches that just get you all excited sometimes. Just that little touch of blue in the handle. I mean, can you imagine on the farm how much this basket was used over and over and over? And I bought this bunny because it had nothing left to it. There's no fur on it. It was a homemade bunny. And I just love folk art, and I just think it was so well loved. Oh, and my friend Jen Tavaletti made me this blue bird, and I absolutely love it. And I forgot to show you, this was another Jimmy Kramer thing. We kept thinking of all these other things that we had that we got from Jimmy, but it's so early, this birdhouse. It has square nails in it. Just love it. Look at the fake window on the side, the window that's drawn. I love that blue bird. And I love this rug, this early rug. Look at the blues. I think I do really like blue. And I love the blue paint on the side of this sled. That's really fun. They guess they use blue a lot more than what I thought they did. Well, I call this cupboard Dave's cupboard. It's blue. He loves blue. Every year we used to go to the Western Reserve Antique Show. He had such a good time. And we went the one year and pulled up and we took our car. And of course we needed our truck because here was this cupboard. We absolutely love it. It's originally from the county that we live in Western PA, from Westmoreland County. So, that makes it really special. I have a lot of fun decorating it. I change things around. I change the fabrics in it. I just put a bunch of sacks in it with the blue stripes. I change what I put on top. I just love it. And those are actual jellies and jams that we use. And I like to put all these in teas. And I have my sheet molds. These are French sheet molds. And the side I thought was really unique. It's called a bonnet side, and you can see it's shaped like a bonnet. I just changed up our table. I made it more springy. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love to have flowers in the house. It's just instant decoration, instant spring. A lot of times I like to buy bulbs. There's a place by us that's very inexpensive, and then you don't waste them. You just, when they die out, you just put them back in the ground and you have more for next year. And I got the blueberry buckets out. We actually use these when we go berry picking. And one of the blue striped feed sacks. I love blue too. It's calming. It's the ocean color, the sky. It's just a nice color in the house. Now this is my favorite thing hanging in the kitchen. It is a reproduction seed bag, and my friend Bobette made it for me. And I was so excited because she knows my real name is Audrey Ann, and it's a AAK initials with early fabric, and it's my favorite blue thing hanging up in the kitchen. Well, here's where I put the bonnets and the aprons from the Walker house. We used to have this here, a pegboard. Years ago, I could have a pegboard everywhere. And I put up a chalkboard, and then we decided we missed the pegboard, so it went back up. But I put the blues here, and these bonnets are all from local farms. So it's like sort of, that's exciting, the calico in the homespun, the blues. And I love it how they're just worn on the edges. And this one has the holes in it and the rust and the million buttons. I just love these. And I love this. Look, they have the hanger inside the apron. So it's so fun to hang it on a peg. And I got this one apron from my friend Jen. Another Jen. And it was made out of a, can you see all this? It was made out of a feed sack. And they put trim on it. And the pockets, actually it's inside out. The pockets are the other way. But they use that. I just love how they would just recycle, and so I think that's very farmhousey looking. So I brought it in here to the cottage. When I started YouTube, I thought, I have so many ideas, and I'll be doing it like every Wednesday and Friday. And oh my gosh, friends, I'm glad you're sticking with me. So here's the blues here. I love it when I'm coming into the room. Well, this is what I would say is an official blue room. There's a lot of blue in this room. I'm going to start over at the fireplace. In the tea kettles, there's the blue trim. We have blue on the mantle. We're going to redo this mantle. I'm so excited. We finally found a beam. We're going to put a beam up there. So we'll show you that when we do it. And there's blue in the shepherdess print. And I collect these sheep, so I'll be getting a lot more out for Easter. And I have the coverlet in the blue fabric above the early cupboard, step back cupboard. And again, I have a tea kettle in there with the blue pantry box. My mom made me this mat. I just love it. And then I have just a country blue check curtain in here. And we used to have the trim green. I sort of like a flow. And so we painted blue because we brought in that 1700s trim, the wall and the paneling on the wall. You can see it like behind the couch. And so it didn't go right with the green trim that we had, so we had to paint all the trim and the doors blue. But I really wanted to keep this original. This is all original how we found it. I just liked it how it was. It's rough, but I like it that way. And I used to have a cream and gold tavern check couch in here, and that's why there's like gold in the rug. Not sure if I'm crazy about the rug, but I'm going to keep it. We had it in storage and just got it out. And I love these quilts over here. They're called conversation quilts. And you can see there's like little anchors, and these are dog heads, and it creates a conversation. And well, how I got this couch was, we used to have a shop, like I said in other videos, and I was watching a Jane Austen movie. I can't say what it is, it's copyright. And we used to sell furniture, and the man that sold the furniture at his company made me these legs that look more like 1800s than just straight legs coming down. And I ordered this fabric, and it's just like the movies. I was so excited. I was just smitten over it. I've had it for years, and I just absolutely love this color of blue. And I love tavern check. I bought something else for a family room, and honestly, I'm just not crazy about it. These are my relatives from England. Watercolors. And then, here's a glare there, sorry, that's my great-grandfather, and Dave's grandparents are down there, and we have a mirror that was made locally, and it was given to my grandparents on their wedding. And it has their names inscribed in it. And Dave and I just fell in love with her. We got her when we were in Williamsburg. And I think she just goes in here really nice. I just had it framed. We just bought a poster. And almost in every room I have a couch, a big chair, a table. We have company a lot. We entertain a lot. We love to. And so I like it. You can always sit somewhere. There can be different conversations going on. And this came from a local area. Has a drawer in it. And we were told on the other side that was for a rolling pin. It's like a leather strap that used to be there was for a rolling pin. And so this is sort of, I guess, officially the blue room. I got the crew work pads from Jenny Curry years ago, and I absolutely love them. I love all the different blues in them. And I think they sort of pull the room together. And my mom made me this quilted runner years ago, and I usually have it somewhere, but I mix things around. They'll be in the bedroom, I'll bring them in the living room. I just move things around. And I love poetry, and David found this Longfellow book, and it's The Village Blacksmith, and he bought that for me. That's really special. And I love ironstone, and I like to spread it around the house. I love it with flowers on it. I just love them sitting in places. And my favorite ironstone to buy usually has a farm scene, and that is a girl milking her cow. And if I was young, I would love to have a dairy cow, but I'm not, and it's a commitment, and I'm not going to do it. And then over here we had the big cupboard. This oil painting was a gift to me. And I just put the wallpaper boxes down there just to add a little bit of oomph. And there's blue in the one. And then I love this box from a farm. And I bought it for the stenciling on the sides, to be honest with you. I love the horses. And again, here's some ladies in the garden and a blue pantry box. And this is just filled with old prayer books. It's mine and David's from when we were a kid. It's relatives when they were in the war. It's my mother's. I have my grandmother's. And so I brought them out for Easter, but I usually keep them in my bedroom. So officially, this is sort of like the blue room. Lots of blues. Absolutely love the blues. But David and I have a new mantle we're going to put up, and we're just both so excited about it. I've got a huge beam. Well, I'll wait to another video. But this is the blue room. Friends, thanks so much for being here. I just realized, I guess the third time's going to be the charm. I just realized I was so excited. I had my microphone on and I was doing everything right. And when I would move a certain way, my microphone would go under my jacket. So you couldn't hear me as well. So hold on to that volume button. I'm sorry. And hopefully the next time it will be better. I'll be more mindful of that. I'd like to leave you with all these spring flowers. I don't know about you, but I am getting ready for spring. I think everybody's itching a little bit to have spring come. Thanks so much for being here, for subscribing, for all your lovely comments. We hope to see you real soon. We appreciate every one of you, and have a wonderful week.